Hi, everybody. It's Alicia, and welcome to the webinar. We're starting up in just 2 minutes. We're starting in 2 minutes. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the webinar. You're here with myself and Lorette today, and today we are going to talk about funnels. So before we get started, Lorette, are you there? I want to see if Lorette, I see that she's there, but I think she's muted. Okay, so can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me? Yes, yes. All right, great. So I had a little bit of trouble starting it, so I had to call into my phone. So I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. All right, so today Lorette and I are going to talk about funnels. We're going to keep it as short and sweet and uncomplicated as possible. How many of you are already using funnels? So when you're selling something, you're using a funnel to sell it, whether that's an opt-in funnel or a webinar funnel. How many of you are using funnels? All right, William says, I do. Anyone else? Anyone else? Michael says yes. Anyone else? Brenda says no. All right, that's okay, Brenda. All right, I'm getting a bunch of no's. Everyone else seems to be no. All right, so I'm going to just show you the basics of a funnel. We're going to walk through it, and if you have any questions, you can let me know. It should be about only 20 minutes, and then we'll send you the recordings and my great handwriting so you can see what these funnels look like, and then we'll go from there. So the first funnel I want to talk about is the webinar funnel and the webinar registration funnel. So what we do is we send traffic to a webinar registration page. It collects name and email, and sometimes we collect the phone number, and in that phone number field, it just says that we'll send them an SMS reminder, so that way we get their mobile phone numbers. We're going to send them an SMS reminder before the webinar starts. Now that webinar registration points to a live or a recorded webinar. So if the webinar is live, we always use GoToWebinar like we're doing right now. If it's recorded, we'll use Leadpages or ClickFunnels to play a recorded webinar. And then on that live or recorded webinar, we always have a call to action, send them to a sales page. When they get to that sales page, if they leave without purchasing, they're going to see a downsell or a page to get a phone appointment. And if on that sales page, it's really an order page, right, Lorette? Like it's where they're going to type in all their credit card info. And we usually don't upsell them after a webinar, only because our webinars are usually high ticket items. So they're usually, $497 up to $1,000. So this is a really basic webinar funnel. Anybody have any questions on this one? Lorette, did you want to add anything on this webinar funnel?
No, it looks good.
Nope, if everybody's at nope. Now, the more intricate things I haven't written in here, like the things that help the funnel but aren't the funnel pages, because what we're really talking about is funnel pages. So like on a webinar registration, when you collect the name, email, and phone, that goes into an autoresponder, and we email them to remind them about the live recorded webinar. And if they don't buy on the webinar, then we resend them the offer and the sales page, and we sell out recorded webinars and all that kind of stuff. This is just the basic kind of front end of the webinar. Okay. So the next one we have is a video opt-in to a sales page, to an offer, to a thank you page. So follow me on this one. On the left-hand side, we can see that there's an opt-in. So it's a video opt-in. So we're letting them watch a video, collecting their name and email address, and sending them to the sales page. In this particular case right here, and this is a big promo that we're working on right now, on the sales page we have 3 offers: a standard, a premium, and a VIP, or you could call a titanium package. So we have 3 packages that they can pick from. So if you keep following the funnel from left to right, it's opt-in, sales page, pick which one you want, standard, premium, or VIP. And then after you pay for it, it goes to the thank you page. And on the thank you page, you can have another upsell offer. Now, on the sales page, if they close out without purchasing, you can send them to a pop back page and offer them a downsell or an appointment. And what we do is when we're using lead pages, we're using the drag and drop themes, and that allows for you to do a pop back. And the pop back in this case is called a lead box. This is an actual funnel that we have. On this funnel that we have that looks just like this, we do not have a downsell offer because we don't want to discount it, so we don't really have a downsell offer. But what we do have is appointment setting. So if you choose not to buy, you can set an appointment to talk to someone on the team. Then anybody have any questions on that last funnel before I move on? The video opt-in to sales page, the offers, to the thank you page, upsell on the page, and also the pop back on the sales page. Anybody have any questions on that one? We're actually doing this one right now for a live event, and it's working really well. So this one was designed by Lorette's team. The only thing I did was pop back. All right. Jennifer says she can't hear me. Lorette, just send Jennifer a quick message to reset her audio. Thanks. Okay, so the next one is a no opt-in. This one's kind of cool, so listen to this one. It's a no opt-in to retargeting. So you set up a web page that doesn't ask them to opt in. All right, you got that one? It doesn't ask them to opt in. So what happens is it asks them to download a free report or a free ebook, and on the page it says no email needed, just click download and it'll download. So they're thinking, wow, this is amazing, especially if it's in a niche that always asks for name and email addresses. So what happens is once they land on the page, you've got them and you tag them so you can retarget them. Anybody not know what retargeting means? I think everybody on here knows just because I recognize the names, but if you don't know, basically what it is it, and you're tagged, you're like, it's like putting a beacon on you, and wherever else you go on the internet, well, it's on Facebook or Google or YouTube or worldstarhiphop.com, there are ads following you around. So in this case, you have ads on Facebook, ads on the internet. They just follow you around. And so, yes, you did not have to give your name and email address to hit that page, but all we did was we retargeted you, put ads in front of you, you click on the ads, and then we bring you through a traditional funnel. Now we ask you to opt in. Now we sell you something and upsell you something and downsell if you don't buy. But when you look at this funnel right here, we do this because we know some people just don't want to give their name and email address, so we'll tag more people, the page will get shared more, and that kind of good stuff. So the question is, what do we use for our retargeting pixel? That is a really good question. Lorette loves Perfect Audience, so we use Perfect Audience. And if I'm just doing Facebook retargeting, then I'll just use the Facebook retargeting pixel. So we use those two pixels, or those two software. So Perfect Audience or Facebook. All right. And then the last and final, see, I told you it wouldn't be too long. The last and final funnel is the, what did I call this funnel? Where are my notes? Do you guys like my handwritten notes? I'm like, this one is called, what did I call this one? Not the webinar. Oh, this is the, did I show this one already? I think I did. So I'm missing one here. I'm missing the free book offer. Hang on one second. Let me see. Yep, I just need to download it really quickly. Actually, I'll just draw it on this last one here. All right. So follow me on this one. So this one is called the free book to membership. Free book to membership. And so what we do here is we offer a free book All they have to do is just pay shipping. Has anybody seen one of those offers? Boy, the first time we did it was so long ago, but it works. It does. All right. Years ago, maybe 2008. And then they process their order, which is like some random number that pays not only for the printing of the book, but also for shipping. And then you upsell them into a membership, upsell to membership, which would be, let's say, $39.99 a month. And then if they X out of that, you would downsell to $29.99 a month, or an appointment to talk to a rep. All right, so let me move this over here. Okay, hang on one sec. I'm just going to move it over a long line so you guys can see everything better. This one does not want to work. And then if you guys have any questions, we're going to go over any questions you have. Lorette will recommend some software to us here. Right, so it's like this. It's the free book, just pay shipping. I can make it bigger. Okay. It's free book. You just pay the shipping is what you're telling people. They place their order. It's like $7.82. This covers the shipping, the handling, the staff fee to get it out the door, and the printing. And then you're going to upsell them to a membership site that's going to be $39.95 a month. And you can have the upsell right after they buy the book. You can also downsell them to $29.99 a month. So if they X out and they don't buy it, say, wait. Here's a special coupon, $10 off, enter this coupon code. Or you have them set an appointment to talk to a rep if you don't want to discount it. So those were the 4 funnels that I wanted to share with you, all funnels that we are currently doing, have done now, or they were active in the past and they worked really well with us. I know it's a very simple overview, but if you guys like it, we can go into more depth on what these funnels look like and how the pages are set up, and we can do that in the future. So any questions, we'll take them now. Michael says, let me see, let me go back. He wants to see one of these. This offer to set the appointment. So you see on this one, it says at the sales page, if they don't buy, do the appointment setting. So how we do the appointment is we use a software called Calendly, Candely, and it's like an appointment setting calendar tool. So you set it up, and then you create a page. A pop-back page is what I create. So you create it. You can ask your web guy. You don't know how to do it, but you create a pop-back page, and on that pop-back page, it has a button, and the button says, click here to set up an appointment. Like, not sure if you want it, want to talk to somebody first, click here to set up an appointment. And Michael, Lorette can actually talk about how that's working. Lorette, do you want to spend just 2 minutes and talk about how that pop back with the appointment is working for you? I know she's muted if you want to unmute Lorette. Or maybe she can't unmute. Let me see if I accidentally unmuted her. I might have muted her. Well, I will tell you that it's converting at probably between 75 and 80%. So the people that set appointments, they really end up buying. They are almost buyers to begin with, you know. And Lorette will tell you that she's really close to 100% conversion on those appointments. So I would say that you're going to be missing out on a lot of sales if you don't put that into place. Okay, Michael says nice. And Lorette did 5 people yesterday. All 5 signed up. She did 5 today. All 5 signed up. 3 out of the 5 had, already signed up, and the other 2 are just waiting on her to set up a payment plan or something like that. They're waiting to hear from one of her team members. So it works. Anything else? Any other questions? Thanks for that question, Michael. Okay. So Sandra said, if they X out, how do you then offer another offer? What software? For this example right here, I'm using Lead Pages. So Lead Pages is the software that we're using for that. Any other questions? Would you guys like us to go into more detail in the future? I didn't want to go too deep because I know it can be really a lot to take in to see all the pages and all of the intricate details. But if you're interested, I can, put all the pages in a PowerPoint and show you all the pages and how everything works. And we can do that for a webinar in the future. I don't know if you're interested, but if you are, that's an option and we can definitely do it. So let me know in the chat box if that's something you think you would like to see in the future. Yes, anybody? Any yeses? So, all right, some of you are saying yes. So I can definitely do that. Michael says funnels are always cool. They really are. I'm really happy with our funnel, and it's working really well for us. I'm really excited about it. All right, so I will do that. I will dig in a little bit deeper and put all the pages in a PowerPoint so you guys can see them and actually see how the funnel works. I might actually send you to the page, but the problem with that is you will, because you are not my target for this offer, you might skew my results. So I'd rather just put in a PowerPoint. All right, everybody, this is Alicia. That is it. Our session for tonight is over. I hope you learned something. You feel a lot smarter. If you're interested in setting up funnels, don't buy software or anything yet. Just give us a chance to really lay it out, come to you on a future webinar. I'm hoping next week, but we can come back to you, show you the funnel in greater detail. And then if you're interested in getting software, we'll make the recommendations for you and tell you how much they cost, what we're paying for those softwares, and which one that you should get, especially if you're, depending on the stage you are in business. So thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for my ugly handwriting, but I really wanted you guys to see it in the way that we lay it out. And you know what? The thing with the funnel, there are some other things in there. Again, I said I didn't put the autoresponders and the emails and all that in there because it would just be one whole glob of mess on a sheet of paper. But, think about the funnels that you want to offer, draw them out on paper, and then you can make them a reality when we show you the software that we're using and how we're making things happen. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Laurette.